All right, now, I have a packet for each of you, and we're gonna run through this quickly. And if you have any questions on any part of it, and this is for you to take home, and we're gonna really kind of talk about some of the internet safety issues.
Thank you.
What do that time was?
About like 7 minutes.
I got 7 minutes. Okay. All right, so the handout that I gave you, I'm going to kind of run through some of the things real quickly. Okay, on the first page, they talk about social networking and privacy, and there are many legal issues. Once again, if you post anything online, other people can copy it and utilize it. All right, now, if they give you credit saying, okay, Ms. Connie Greer said X, Y, Z, and it's from her post, that's not plagiarizing, okay? However, what a lot of students will do is, doing research, they'll go to a website, they'll print out that page. At the bottom of it, it says such and such, such, and that's plagiarizing, and you'll get in trouble with your teachers, with your instructors, because there's one thing that instructors hate is when you trying to flim-flam them like your work, like it's your work and it's not your work.
There's also websites where you don't have to do a paper. If you even copy a phrase off online, you can copy and paste it into a website, it will tell you it's plagiarized.
Okay, and one of the things is most of the pages, most of the sites that you go to, all you really need to do if you're quoting or if you're using part of it, you know, give the people credit, okay? Because all what you're doing is you're backing up whatever point it is that you're trying to make. And the good part is you're saying that someone else is an expert, all right? So if you don't have a lot of experience in a certain area and you're writing a paper and you're acting like these are your words and it comes back, do you know the name of that site? Okay, but colleges and all, they do have things there. Okay, on the next page, they talk about tracking at the top. A lot of the information, or a lot of times, you will get messages from companies, offers, this and that, and I guarantee you that they sell your information to third parties. One of the worst things that you can do, and a lot of us fall for this, say you go to the mall and it says, car, free car. All you gotta do is fill out the thing and we're gonna draw somebody's name. I guarantee you, if your people fill out one of those, you will be getting junk mail, junk emails, you'll even get junk phone calls. Because what people do is they sell those lists to people, and one of the key things is making sure that the list is current. Now, one thing that happens when online is companies have to get your attention. Okay, Connie does a lot of things online, I do a lot of things online. And one thing is, you know, it doesn't count if you can't get anybody to look at your page and what it is that you're doing. So companies have contests like Coca-Cola and whatever. Sometimes it might be going to a contest, this and that. Once again, just remember, when you give them some information, they're liable to pass that on to a third party. I'd like for you to look down the middle of the page where it says image and persona. This is what you control. When we talk about being media literate, make sure that the message that you put out there about who you are is the message that you want to put out about who you are. Okay, as I gave you the example about the young man throwing up the gang signs, okay, not a good look. All right, on the next page, where you see the girl with the profile picture here, like as I was reading the material that they put here, I'm just going to read it real quick. It says a profile picture can either be a photo or an avatar which is a graphical image that represents you. On Facebook, most people use photos of themselves. However, on a more public site, you may want to use an avatar, as it allows you to remain more anonymous. Remember that many people will be able to see your profile picture, so it's important to choose a picture that won't reflect negatively on you. Okay, I disagree with this, okay? I'm going to tell you, try to put a picture on, because what I have found is there are a lot of people that I call creeps and frauds. Okay, if you go to somebody's profile and it says that they've been on there for like months and they don't have a picture, I can almost guarantee you they're up to something, because they've had months to find a picture or an avatar to represent them. And frauds, there are people who will use pictures of other people on their pages, on their sites. You guys talked about catfishing earlier.
Yeah, they were telling me about catfishing.
Right, okay, and that's like a prime thing. They will find photos of, you know, right, I call it like B actors or B actresses, you know, people who aren't that famous, and they'll put them up on their profile, and so they lure you in on that. So that's one of my warning things, okay? And the last thing I'm gonna cover, or is on here, is about profile information. Do not give information, for example, if you're going on vacation next week, not good, okay? If you are going to the gym at a certain time regularly, not good, okay? You know, time that you go to work, because there are people that are criminals, and that's what they feed on. There was a young lady.
Not necessarily should you not say it. If you want to get that deep into it, you should not post a picture, because even on iPhones, even if you don't post a picture, it can tell you your address of your picture. So if my mom takes a picture at our house, it shows us the address of our house.
Okay, so when you look in there, that's on the GPS thing. You gotta kind of need to turn that off. What did you want to say here?
Like when you was talking about like if you going somewhere, like telling people, like it was this lady, she was going on vacation and she posted it up, like I forget, it was a website, and like the people they was planning like on breaking into our house, and they was like having a good trip and stuff, and then they broke into our house.
Right, these things happen. There was a young lady, she was in Australia, and she came into a lot of money, and so she posted a picture of herself with all this money. So some people broke into her house, but this is the funny part. When she posted, she was at her grandmother's house. Okay, so they, you know, it was a dead end. But be careful. Like I said, hold on to this. We do talk a little bit about internet safety, and I am so sorry that I didn't have everything together here. Next time I see you guys, all right? And